Okay, so Ziplocs, bag holders. Third thing, this is all on the end of the spectrum of convenience. Disposable pans, and I usually just buy these at Costco. Sam's carries them as well. You can get them at any store, but I will tell you, if you are going to use them a lot, Costco or Sam's are significantly cheaper. You know, at other stores, you can maybe get like a pack of 3. You can get a pack of, well, let's see, 30 here, and they're maybe like $15. So they're super inexpensive. This is more, again, it's more of a thing of convenience. So these will fit great in the freezer. They freeze well. I always double foil on these. They're also really nice if you end up, you know, need to take a meal anywhere. They're just so convenient to have on hand. And again, for the same reasons, I do have, you know, 9x13 kind of pans that will stay in the freezer. But when you don't know how long they're going to be there, and then also glass doesn't, it's not the best in the freezer. I've learned that the hard way. These are just a real easy go-to. So also another thing of convenience. So that being said, now we're going to slide over anything else that's being used in my kitchen. I, over time, have moved away from plastic as much as possible. Glass does hold up better. It reheats better. It doesn't hold, you know, odors and, you know, things like that, you know, right? I saw this, even this funny meme on social media, of course, about the spaghetti stains on the inside of a plastic container. And it's super true. But things like glass and stainless steel won't hold those stains. They also won't hold the odors. So one thing you'll see a lot in meal prep, and again, just a very, very gentle reminder, this has been a long journey for me to get to this point. So this is not a plea to go out and replace everything you have. It's just as what we did here, and some of that was budget wise, was just as we needed to replace things, we just slowly replace those with, you know, a little bit more cleaner products. So things like jars, mason jars, these, you guys, even if you don't can foods, we use these for like literally everything. Drinking water, I use them for a ton of prep. Berries stored in glass, veggies stored in glass will last for so long, which is awesome because saves you money when you're not throwing stuff out all the time, right? So, you know, this is just like a pint jar. We have pints, we have quarts. I also have these jars, which as you can see is not being used for food at the moment. These are a little bit more traditional, you know, canning style. They do have a glass lid on these and a rubber seal. So these are great. I love them. These are easy, and this is one area, right? They will come with the metal rings. These are my go-tos though for just things, right? I will even like make protein shakes for the kids. These plastic lids are a lot easier. And again, right, I don't buy a ton of them, but they're a lot easier than having the metal rings around if they don't get the tops quite on properly. Things spill, right? That's not helpful. Okay, and then the last thing I want to talk about this is what I'm going to call our leftover containers. And they are a brand called Hello, kind of like hello, but Hello. Okay, and these particular ones are the ones that we use all the time. We have multiple sets of them. So this is what they look like. Okay, this one's actually brand new. I just opened this. And so the top is a hard plastic. They last for a very, very long time. But the bottom is glass, but wrapped in this silicone wrap. You can remove these if you need to. I've never done that. But these are, let's see, I know they share it on here somewhere. Okay, so yeah, they're microwave safe, they're oven safe, they're freezer safe, dishwasher safe. They are airtight. You can use them in the oven. I think I said that, but not with the lids. Obviously, they're plastic. So this is, again, where it's like kind of that 80 to 85 that we're always striving for, where most of, you know, what your food is actually going to be rewarmed in is glass, or, you know, if you're using salads. So this is a safer choice, right, for reheating things. And then this, you wouldn't use the lid. So this is our go-to. So when we have dinner, if we have leftovers, what we do is we take out a bunch of these and we literally package all of our leftovers in these, and they sit on the top of our fridge. And it's just kind of an unwritten rule in our home. Dad always takes one for lunch. And then after that, anything that's there, they are, basically everyone eats about the same amount around here. And so they are ready to go. They're individual size. They can be, the kids can take them to school. They go to the office. They're here for reheating. It's just kind of like, that's where we start in our fridge on the top with leftovers already ready to go. But this is really our go-to for meal prep in terms of lunches. So I always try to, whatever leftovers we have, put them in individual containers. So they're ready to go. They are grab and go. Or, if you are making something to actually do lunches, these are awesome. You can even write, just see on the box, they really can hold a lot. This is they're about 3.5 cups a piece. They're perfect size, I think, for lunch. But obviously you can put other things with them if you need to. So that is kind of the go-tos that you will see a lot over the course of the 30-day challenge and beyond. But I will say these are products I've had in my kitchen for a very long time. And I always feel like with as rough as some of my people are on everything, that I should have been like a product tester at some point. But I think I've just naturally done that over time. And so these are things that I have we've used for a really, really long time. I've been really happy with. That is not to say there aren't other choices that are great. There's a lot of choices out there. I just at least wanted to help you guys wrap your minds around just some of the things that I use all the time. I like to pick products that I can reuse in multiple ways, rather than just having, a product for just one purpose. So hopefully this has been helpful, and by all means, reach out if you have any questions. I'll put some links in the comments. Subscribe, like, and save and share and all the things here, so you don't miss out on anything else. So we'll talk with you soon.